You know, there are those moments you catch your reflection in a shop window or a hallway mirror, and for a second you freeze. But not to find a new wrinkle or to reproach yourself for something. Rather, it's to see a whole lifetime in those eyes, to see a map of the roads we've traveled, the wisdom we've gathered bit by bit, and that quiet, deep light that cannot be faked. It's in such moments that I recall women who carry their age not as a burden, but as a crown, and one of them shines particularly brightly. Carolina Herrera. Let's pour ourselves a cup of that very same favorite tea, wrap ourselves in a blanket, and talk. Let's talk about her, and by extension, about us. When we hear 86 years old, what picture does our imagination conjure up? Tranquility, memories, quiet evenings? Carolina Herrera, with her life, paints a completely different picture. Her 86 is not the finale of a play, but the most captivating act. It is a pinnacle from which she views the world with elegance, mischief, and a deep understanding that true beauty is like aged wine. With years, she does not fade, but acquires a complex, unique bouquet that intoxicates and delights. She is our living, breathing proof that style has no expiration date. It does not depend on the number in one's passport. It is the language of our soul, and with years, this language only becomes richer, more precise, and more expressive. Let me take you back to the very beginning, to a hot, flower-drenched Caracas, where on January 8, 1939, a girl was born. Who could have imagined that this child was destined to become synonymous with elegance for entire generations? Her romance with fashion began not in design studios, but in the heart of a 13-year-old girl when her grandmother first took her to a Cristobal Balenciaga show. Can you imagine that moment? It wasn't just an excursion into the world of beautiful dresses. It was a spark that ignited a fire that burns to this day. And here's what's most striking. She didn't burst into the fashion world young and audacious. She entered it as a mature woman, a mother of 4 daughters after the age of 40. At an age when many believe all the main chapters have already been written, she opened her book to a blank page and began to write the most captivating of all novels. She didn't try to appear younger. She brought to fashion what only maturity can offer: impeccable taste, refined over years, and a deep understanding of what a woman truly desires. Her collections are not a chase after fleeting trends. They are a hymn to eternal femininity, clean lines, impeccable tailoring, a bold yet restrained palette. She doesn't create clothes that scream. She creates clothes that speak in a confident, calm whisper. And what is her main secret, which resonates so deeply in our hearts? In divine simplicity. Just think of the impeccable white shirt. For Carolina, it's not just an item of clothing. It's a blank canvas on which any image and any mood can be painted. It's a philosophy. Paired with a perfectly tailored skirt or sharp trousers, it becomes the embodiment of strength and grace. She teaches us the main thing. Elegance is not complexity, but clarity. It's not what we wear, but how we carry ourselves in it. Her everyday style is a quiet harbor in the turbulent sea of fashion. Quality blazers, pencil skirts, classic shoes. Her mantra is simple and wise. Invest in quality, not quantity. Create a wardrobe of loyal, reliable friends that will be with you for many years, not fleeting acquaintances for one season. And accessories? A string of pearls, an elegant brooch, just a subtle touch that completes the picture, but doesn't overload it. It's the art of nuance, accessible only to those who have already understood much about life. But you know what's most admirable about her? Not the dresses or the shirts. It's her attitude towards life. She wears her confidence like her most precious jewel. This strength seems to emanate from within, making her radiant. She often says, and there is so much truth in these words, self-confidence is the most beautiful thing a woman can possess. It's that invisible corset that keeps our backs straight, no matter what's happening around us. and how healing is her call. Embrace your age. Celebrate it. In a world obsessed with the idea of eternal youth, her words are like a breath of fresh air. She doesn't fight time, she dances with it. She sees in every wrinkle not a flaw, but the trace of a smile. In gray hair, not a sign of old age, but silver threads of wisdom. She reminds us that true beauty is not smooth skin. It's the light in one's eyes, it's dignity in one's posture, it's warmth in one's smile. It's harmony with oneself, which cannot be bought for any money, but can be found by living each day with love and gratitude. So what if, inspired by her example, we allow ourselves a little more? What if we stop chasing fleeting fashion and start creating our own timeless style? What if we proudly wear our wrinkles like medals for joys lived and storms overcome? What if we see in the mirror not fading youth, but arriving wisdom and a new conscious beauty? Carolina Herrera is not just a style icon. She is our wise friend who, through her example, says, "It's all right. You are on the right path. The most interesting part is just beginning." Let's listen to her. Let's remember that elegance is not clothing. It's how we carry ourselves, how we think, how we love, how we rejoice in being who we are. My dear friend, open your closet and your soul. Find there what makes you feel like yourself. Strong, beautiful, authentic. Straighten your back. Smile at that reflection in which there is a whole universe. Your time is now, and it is more beautiful than ever.